All right, so when we talk about feeling empowered, we're talking about feeling in control, feeling self-motivated to do good work. I want to share a fun fact with you. One of the biggest challenges that I've had over the last 12 years has actually been with sleep. I used to work a shift work job in my 30s for 7 years. I worked 3 shifts for 7 years, and it absolutely screwed up my circadian rhythm, and it caused me to gain all kinds of weight because I was eating to stay awake. That's a thing. And I can talk a lot about sugar and food addiction. I'm not going to do that here, but reach out to me if you want to have that conversation because I'm happy to do it. What I want to talk about today is another fun fact that I learned from my buddy, Dr. Greg Wells. I didn't realize that my body slept in 90-minute sleep cycles. You see, my smartwatch, again, will tell me that I'm either sleeping too much or not sleeping enough, but it didn't tell me that fun fact about 90-minute cycles. So when you look at your journal, what you're going to see is you're going to see a go to bed time and you're going to see a wake up time. Now, what Greg taught me to do through his book and through my conversations with Greg is that what you want to do is you want to take the hour that you want to wake up, let's say 7 a.m., and you want to work that back by 90-minute cycles. So I would go to bed at 11:30 p.m. if I'm good at falling asleep, knowing that if I wake up at 7 o'clock, I've gotten in 5 sleep cycles. The thing is, even if you slept for 12 hours a day, we all know teenagers who seem to sleep for a good healthy 12 hours. We all say they need their sleep. How can somebody sleep for 12 hours and still be cranky and miserable when they get up? Well, it's because they're waking up either by an alarm or in the middle of a sleep cycle. You see, you've done this yourself and you know because you've experienced it. When you wake up to your alarm and you've gone to bed at a random time, you don't feel like getting up in the morning. You're groggy, you're cranky, I just don't want to do it. But when you're methodical about how you go to sleep, and if you planned your sleep times accordingly, you can go to sleep and know that you're going to wake up pretty much close to when your alarm goes off. As a matter of fact, I normally wake up 5 minutes before my alarm goes off every morning. It's the darndest thing. But what I've done is I've actually mapped back when I'm needing to go to sleep, and I go to bed at that same time every night, and I wake up at the same time every morning, about 5 minutes before my alarm goes off. That tells me I'm waking up at the right time at the end of a sleep cycle. I think if you look at sleep as being one of the challenges in your life, and sleep does affect every portion of our life. It affects our quality of life. It affects the choices that we make. It affects our ability to fight chronic disease. Sleep is a major, major issue for many people around the world. I don't care what Elon Musk says about working 80-hour work weeks. I'm living proof that that almost can kill you. Or it can kill you. Luckily, it just gave me a big wake-up call. But sleeping in 90-minute sleep cycles has been a huge eye-opener for me, and I'm sure it can help you too. So if you have more questions about sleep cycles, pick up a copy of Dr. Greg Wells' book, The Ripple Effect. That's going to teach you a lot of good stuff. All right? Have a great night's sleep tonight, and keep that streak going.